A very good evening on this 24th day of April 2025. Thank you very much for watching the Uganda Catholic Television. I am Sunday Gloria Aboch with Uctv News. Father Ponsian Kawesa, the National Director of the Pontifical Mission Society's PMS in Uganda, has paid tribute to the late Pope Francis for his unwavering support and guidance towards missionary efforts, particularly through the Missionary Childhood Association. In his statement, Father Kawesa praised Pope Francis for encouraging the association to focus on nurturing the spiritual growth and faith formation of children across Uganda, a legacy that continues to inspire young Catholics in their journey of faith and service.
The second society that is under the Pope is the Society for Pontifical Missionary Society for Holy Childhood, Missionary Childhood. This is the one for the children. Again, this society, which comprises of the apostolate of the children between 7 and 14 years, is an instrument that the Holy Father uses to animate the children, the young ones. I think Pope Francis, like all other popes, has been so influential in directing the care of the little ones, the children, those friends of Jesus. His special care, not only for the body, physical well-being of the children, but also for their spiritual nourishment, protecting them. Safeguarding policies have come out during his reign. Now, the children also exercise an important apostolate in the church. Children praying for children, children helping children, children sacrificing for fellow children. And Pope Francis has been at the helm of directing this pontifical society that cares for the children. Again, the children not only pray for the Holy Father and the priests and the religious and their parents, they also pray for fellow children, especially those in countries where there are wars, where there are floods, calamities, and sometimes exiled, children that are exiled with their parents, leaving their homeland and taken innocently wherever they are taken because their home is no longer stable for them to stay there. So this is the Society of Missionary Childhood. We celebrate the Day for Holy Childhood on the second Sunday of July in Uganda. But this day is celebrated all over the world on a different day because the children are everywhere, and the children also are an integral aspect of the evangelizing mission of the church.
And in the same vein, Bishop Emeritus of Cortido Diocese, the Right Reverend Giuseppe Philip, has urged Christians to champion peace in all aspects of their lives. Speaking during a special memorial mass held at the Uganda Law Society headquarters to honor the legacy of Pope Francis, Bishop Philip emphasized the importance of peace in fostering unity and enabling meaningful progress. He called on the faithful to reject conflict and become advocates of harmony in their communities.
When we betray someone, we feel guilty, we feel ashamed. There is no peace in our heart. And when we look at the world from a heart without peace, we see threat. Someone gets us. Someone will pick us up, will turn against us. So fear is dominating the disciples. There is a bit of joy because the disciples came back from the journey to Emmaus and they narrate, we met the Lord. But people are not yet ready to believe. You see, we hear many things, but to believe is another business. Generally, we believe what we experience. And here is Jesus coming in. Peace be with you. And the disciples are still afraid because they hardly believe peace when they don't have peace in their heart. But Jesus is showing them his wounds. I have been the one wounded by your betrayal. I have been the one wounded by the people who crucified me. I have been the one wounded by Pilate who condemned me. I am the wounded one. But also I know that you are wounded. So I'm not surprised that you feel wounded by your shame, by your sense of guilt. We are all wounded. But I bring to you hope. I bring to you peace. And peace comes with forgiveness, with reconciliation, with transformation. That is what Jesus is doing. He is saying to all of us, if you are wounded, if you feel guilty, if you feel angry, don't defend yourself, don't attack anybody, search for peace. Peace is coming from the one who understands. Remember on the cross, the last prayer of Jesus. Jesus said, Father, forgive them. They don't know what they are doing. Indeed, when we are acting out of anger, we don't know what we are doing. When we act because we want to defend ourselves, we don't know what we are doing. Our feelings, our emotions push us up to act. For Jesus, no matter what we have done against him, what the disciples have done against him, Jesus looks beyond. He knows that Peter loves him. He knows that Peter is very sincere in proclaiming his love for Jesus. He knows that Peter and disciples are very affectionate to him. Only that, when fears take over, they fly.
We believe these clinics are a lifeline for many who would otherwise have no voice in the justice system. We try to do that. In addition, through our rule of law department, we do monitor the state of justice in our country and advocate for institutional accountability, the protection of human rights, and the upholding of constitutional values. This work is rooted in our conviction that a just society is one where every individual, regardless of their status, can live in dignity, freedom, and peace. As we reflect on the life of Pope Francis, we are reminded that the law is not merely a profession, but it is a separate duty to work with those who suffer injustice, to challenge oppressive systems, and to extend grace and solidarity to the vulnerable. May today's gathering inspire us to carry this motion forward with renewed purpose and with love and justice that Pope Francis preached about so boldly every time he spoke.
Now, amidst relentless heavy downpours affecting several districts across the country, a section of leaders from NEBI have launched a campaign dubbed NEBI Zombo Roads Matter to draw urgent attention to the deteriorating condition of the 119-kilometer NEBI Zombo Vura Road. The torrential rains have wreaked havoc on critical infrastructure, rendering roads and footbridges nearly impassable. The NEBI Zombo Vura stretch, a key route for traders and travelers heading to the DRC via Goli and Vura customs, is plagued by deep potholes, broken culverts, and widespread erosion, posing serious challenges to truck drivers, riders, and other road users.
NEBI Zombo are among the many districts across the country receiving heavy downpours. The pounding and driving rain is continuing to have a devastating impact on infrastructure like roads and footbridges. The 119-kilometer NEBI Zombo Vura Road is easily filled with the potholes, broken culverts, making it impassable for truck drivers, riders, among others, going to DR Congo through Goli Customs and Vura Customs respectively. The worst experience on the 119-kilometer has forced a section of leaders in NEBI and Zombo district to have a peaceful demonstration to bring to attention of the government over the road. Led by Isaac Ismail Otimgiu, Member of Parliament Padiri County on NRM ticket, said they have been talking about the road for decades, but the government has paid deaf ears. According to Isaac, this road plays a vital role for everyone, and it is the longest UNORA road in the area since it cuts through NEBI municipality, NEBI district, Zombo, and Arua.
It's really sad that today, as a member of NRM, I'm here today not happy at all, very disgruntled, to send a message directly to our president, the party chairman, His Excellency, the President of Uganda, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. The people of NEBI, the people of Zombo, the people of Vura, we, at this moment, we are not happy with you for what is happening on our road. Enough is enough, Your Excellency. We have been patient. We have solicited for votes in this area. We have made sure that our people continue to vote NRM with the promise that we shall have some of the infrastructures that we demand that we have put. This road of NEBI going to Goli, going up to Vura, it has been spoken about. All the members of parliament from these three districts have spoken in regards to this road. Our clergies have spoken. The bishops have spoken. So all the religious leaders have sent a message to you. We also have the messages which have come to you through the cultural leaders. The Alur King has continuously spoken regarding to this road. But enough is enough.
Otimgiu further stressed that the road has become a nightmare for not only businessmen but some big whips in the Greater NEBI.
This road was in the NDP 3. Nothing was done. Now it is in the NDP 4. Still nothing has done. And the most annoying issue is that as we are actually processing the budget of 2025-2026, this road, the NEBI Goli Vura road, had been captured by the Infrastructures Committee. And it is very absurd that actually the Ministry of Works ended up removing this road from the budget.
Emilio Odongo, president of Forum for Development of Greater Nebi, revealed that this is so muddy, slippery and impassable, yet there is no alternative route to get through. Odongo added that some young energetic youths always camp along Jukia Hill to push vehicles stuck in the muddy soil.
From Greater Nebi. Today we are on this spot. When you look at the background, the trailer is down on the ground because of the bad road surface. And this is the stretch from Nebi to Goli Custom Point. This stretch is only 14.6 kilometers. And the government has promised to tarmac this for the last 39 years. And we are going into the next financial year. A new budget is supposed to be read. We are reliably informed that this road section is not included. And this road is part of the National Trunk Road that brings revenue to the National Treasury. And the Goldie Custom Point is the only point now that is not connected by tarmac. So it makes business difficult. And now how do we bring the message of socio-economic transformation with this kind of road surface?
Otimgiu further revealed that they will organize a peaceful demonstration on 1st of May 2025 to re-echo a state of anxiety because when it rains, they need to get past a muddy and impassable Nebi Goli Road to get to Vura Custom.
Your Excellency, you came yourself now to Nebi 3 times, and you have continuously promised us on this road, and nothing is happening. You will forgive us that we have to take this step as your sons of NRM, but we feel that our message is not getting to you clearly, Your Excellency. And that is why we urge our people of Nebi, if you care about this road, make sure you are there on the 1st of May. We urge our people of Zombo, if you care about this road, make sure you participate and your voice is heard on the 1st of May. We call upon our people from Vura. If you care about this road, this is the time to make sure your voice is heard. On the 1st of May, let us all fill up this road and march so that we make that this road is actually also put on the budget and it is worked upon. Thank you very much.
Recently, a group of youth activists in Zombo staged a peaceful demonstration about the sorry state of roads in their area through not giving a nod, with security operatives who were given orders not to allow the activists to step an inch to hold their demonstration. During the recent consecration of Right Reverend Constantine Roping, the Bishop of Nebi Catholic Diocese, in his speech reminded President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni over his unfulfilled repeated promises of tamaking Nebi Paida Zombo Zeuwar Vura Road, that its condition has been unbearable for ages.
We shall be extremely grateful for such considerations and interventions. The roads are very poor, very ugly, very bad. I don't even need to elaborate on that. It is simply very clear. And I've said all this for God and my country.
Greater Nebi is where the NRM government has had a stronger footing for ages. The government has been giving out the promise of fixing the road since 1996, and to date, the Greater Nebi community are still waiting to witness when the work on the road will commence.
And that's it from the international news scene. Let's take a look at what makes history today. And that's it for tonight's news bulletin. I am Sunday Gloria Aboch on the Uganda Catholic Television. Good news for all.